Welcome back to my channel. Rechelle Mackay here. How are you? Holy dooly, we are nearly in August. Can you believe it? Literally feels like the days are just gone so fast. Do you agree? Like seriously, what is happening? We're nearly in spring in Australia and winter is nearly over. Although I've loved winter this season, if you're in Australia. I've loved this winter season. Been a bit of a hermit actually, myself. What about you? Anyways, let's get into it. So today is the 22nd of July reading up until Sunday. So this reading goes for the whole week. As you can see, I've got a bit of a new background. I've changed it up a little bit for you. Yeah, this week feels very, very different actually to last week. I'm actually using a deck today that I haven't used ever in these weekly readings. So this feels a little bit very different. I feel like, okay, needs to change. I've had a change around in my studio and we need a fresh start. That's what I felt like this week. Everything needs to be a fresh start this week. Fresh start energetically, fresh start physically, and yeah, just fresh. We need something new. Like you need to change things up. That's what's going on. So I'm going to let you go and choose. It's a little bit different and I'm going to change the camera around a little bit to change the energy for you. Hopefully you like it and you get a vibe. But choose a card. I love it. Okay. I'm going to not shuffle in front of you this week. I am going to let you choose choose one card. And this is how I'm going to do it, like in this arrangement. So you got card 1, card 2, or card 3. So I'm going to let you choose. Okay. Card chooses number 1. The card. So, first of all, the deck we are using for you, card chooses number 1, is Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And the beautiful Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. That's the deck right there. And as you can see, this is a little picture of all my different decks here. I've got lots and lots. I've got lots to bring to you. And isn't this beautiful? Look at this beautiful old vintage picture of this gorgeous deck. It's just gorgeous. So very different energy this week. Okay, first card chooses number 1. Let's get straight into it. 7 of Thought. You have been confused about a situation in your life and suddenly everything right now, right? So like I want to say to you about the last 8-9 weeks, you felt like, and that's why it says 7 of Thoughts. I'm going to say 7, 8, around the couple of months, right? Couple of months. You've been like, oh my God, what is going on? I'm so confused. Whether it be in a relationship or a job, you felt really, really confused with the situation. But today, I want to say to you, finally, things are starting to lift. You're starting to understand that the reason why this has happened or why this has been a massive change in your life is for a reason, for a really good reason. And finally, you've come to terms with it that this is the place where you need to be. For you to further yourself, for you to take that next step in your own personal life. So it's like today is that, and it hasn't just happened today. I feel like the last week you've been winding through this. It's like suddenly things have all became really, really clear to you. And it's like you've been asking and going, what the heck is going on? And strangely enough, this last week, even though it's been a bit rocky this last week and things have been all over the place, energetically for most of us because of the planets and the moons and all the different things that have been happening. Full moon, we've got the eclipse, we've had so much happen. We're still in Mercury retrograde that there's been a lot energetically happening with all the planets and everything. But for you, this last week, you feel like things have shifted and you're starting to see it really clearly now. And I want to say to you, those eyes are exactly right. And maybe you've changed things up the last few weeks too as well. Maybe you've been taking more time for yourself and that's how you've been able to also see it. Even though, as I said to you, the last week's been really rattly and all over the place, it's like things are clear. Things are clear. So what were you doing last weekend that helped you to really shift out of that energy? There's something that's changed for you. Continue to do that thing because that thing actually helps you. So whether it just be being in the garden, whether it be just being at home and nesting and watching movies, eating chocolate, getting fit, whatever it is, that thing that you changed just recently is really, really good for you. So, and you know what that is. Only you know what that is. And I want to also say to you, you found this through yourself. You didn't need that exterior thing to help you through that. You've now found that place for yourself where you need to go in and pull those things out within. Because the only person that can pull that from you is you. No one else can pull that from you. You know, we can be told by so many people and things, but until we actually dig deep within ourselves, we don't really know those answers. So hats off to you this week. This week I just feel like you just need to sit in it now and just own it and go, I'm proud of myself that I've come this far through this this place where I was really unclear and unsure of what was going on, because I feel like you're so much clearer right now. And if it hasn't felt like that for you today or in the last week, it's going to happen in the next few days. That's what I want to say for you. So, yeah, really good reading for you this week. I wanted to do this for you. I know this is really weird for card choosers number 2. So card choosers number 2, sorry, let me begin. I'm feeling really funny for you this week. This week is going to be a little bit more fun for you. You need to relax, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, and go, oh my God, successful completion. You've come a long way. That's what I want to say to you. Like, this week feels really freaking good for you. Like, really amazing. Like, celebrate you. Celebrate how far you've come. Holy smoke-and-olies. And lift those hats off and go, hallelujah. Hallelujah. You know the song Hallelujah? I want to sing that to you. Not literally. But I want to say to you, you need to take your hat off and go, oh my God, I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me because I have successfully completed that thing. I've done it. I did it. And just take a step back this week and just really, really enjoy that moment of feeling that joy, that success in yourself, and that light, that shine bright, that thing within you where you go, oh my God, what has just happened for me? So I'm going to share the card with you now. The card says successful completion, right? And I'm using the deck also too by the beautiful Doreen and Radleigh Valentine, like card choosers number 1, called Guardian Angel. And this is what it says. It's really beautiful. It says, it is a time of incredible accomplishment. You've justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you will begin a new journey, but for now, take the time to bask in the happiness of your dreams that are about to come true, or already are true. And what I want to say to you about the spiritual insights is I feel like you've been seeing a lot of signs and you've been taking notice of them. You've been listening and you've been guided and you've been freaking pretty much taken on those signs. You haven't just seen the signs, felt the signs and felt those intuitive things and not trusted yourself. I feel like you've really trusted the steps that you've been getting. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I don't know if I feel that fully, I want to say to you, yes, you do. Yes, you do. So joy comes in the most different of ways for all of us, right? So joy can just come in waking up in the morning and going, oh my God, I feel so good. I feel so good. I just want to have a cup of tea. I just want to chill, right? Joy comes in all those different moments for us. So for you, it's like you've taken that next step in yourself. You've arrived. You've completed that thing. And now it's like you want to take that next path, but already your dreams are already starting to manifest around you because all those things you're starting to see the things unfold around you, literally. The signs are happening. The things are coming together. It's like, what would I say? You'll say, oh my God, that just happened for me. I can't believe that just happened. And things will just start falling into play. They already have. Things have already been falling into place for you. Maybe not all the things, but there's been lots of things just falling around behind you, in front of you, around you, and it is showing you you are on the right path. You are aligned. You are super duper, really super duper aligned right now. Stay in that vibration. Like I said at the beginning, have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, chill out with your friends and celebrate, because things are really going to start to be really magical for you right now, because you've trusted yourself and you've allowed all those things to come deep within yourself that you've always dreamed of doing, and you've trusted yourself. So trust yourself. And if you aren't trust yourself, trust yourself. If you are trusting yourself, I want to say to you, congratulations, take your hat off, because you've done so well. So what an amazing reading for you you've had today. And I feel like also too, for you card choosers number 2, there's an amazing person about to walk into your life. Yeah, they're going to walk into your life very soon, and they're going to hold your hand. And if you feel like, yeah, you're there, but you haven't quite taken that next little piece of the puzzle, that person's already been swarming around you, and they're going to hold your hand and walk you through with it, or you're going to walk through it with them. Beautiful message for you this week. Bloody gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous. Card chooses number 3. Well, guess what? You actually chose one of my first ever oracle cards. It's not fully completed, but it's got the meaning on it that is going to be used in my own very own personal deck, which is coming to you through my readings. But I just thought this week, while they're still in, what would we call it, in creation mode, because I've got a few here, and I've chose different designs from my amazing Trish that helps me create all these amazing things in my life. And so basically they're all part of my own personal photos, and they've got a story they tell. And then I'm choosing a lot more than these, obviously. So these are all the different cards. But the card that you chose, right, is this one here, which if I put it up closely, you might be able to see. Can you see closely what's happening in there? So it says emotions, heightened intuition. So what I want to say to you is, it's like you've came out of this place of being closed for quite some time. See, sorry about that. You've come out of this place of being closed, and you've been stuck, but you're out of that stuckness, right? And you've come to that other side, but now you're going through the motions of what is next. What's next for me? Where do I need to go to, and how do I want to play out in my life? And I do feel like this is career for you, and you're at this crossroads. It's like, which direction do I take? So I want to say to you that your intuition is the thing that's going to guide you, right? Now, if you ain't familiar with working with your intuition, there's so many things. I've actually got an intuition video that you can watch. The link will be down below, and I'll just put a little message up on here for you too as well, that you can, how to tap into your intuition, like the basic steps. But coming back to it, right? If you're here, you know what intuition is, you know what your gut instinct is. But I want to say to you right now, you really need to amp that up. You really need to amplify using your intuition on what path to take. You're at a crossroads. You've come out of the stuckness. You've come out of that shit, that place where you weren't happy, where you weren't comfortable with your career. But it's like, oh, and I just took my breath away. And that's interesting. That's telling me throat chakra. So you need to speak the truth to yourself, right? So it's not about anybody else. It's not about anything else. It's only about you and your direction. And the only person, as I always say in all the things that I do, the path that is right for you is your path, not what anyone else thinks. So to really tap into that emotion and what lights you up, you have to tap into your gut. You have to tap into that instinct, right? So start trying different things and being around different things in your life that's going to help you to see, oh my God, that lights me up, or no, that don't, or yes, that does. And I'm a big believer of, when we put ourselves into things that are and we try different things, we then see what does light us up, right? So this here then, when I just felt my breath just get taken away then, also too, I just felt really strongly that your breath, it's like you can breathe again. You felt suffocated. You felt like everything around you is just taking all of you, taking every single element of you and who you are as a person. So, and that's really interesting. I've got a lot of physical emotion just then inside of me through my throat chakra. So expression, it's important that you use your expression through this next path. So use your voice. And I don't know if it's singing. Do you need to sing in this next thing that you do? Is it that you want to get on stage and you want to act or be a speaker? But you need to use your voice. This is interesting. It's so different to the other two cards. And that's what I love about these readings. Like, they're so different. Like, I can do 3 different cards and they all have this different vibe, don't they? So, and it's like in the picture, right, as you can see, what I'm doing is, there's me in that picture, and there's like all this amazing white light around me. But see all the blue? Blue relates to your throat chakra, right? So blue's all related to the throat expression, getting that shit out of you and trusting yourself. So the emotion that's been stuck in you is not being all of you, right? Now you're there, you're at the crossroads, you need to make a decision. So you're going to make a decision through your gut, not through this, not through your heart. You're going to make it through your gut. You're going to fully trust, and it's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be times when you're out of your comfort zone. Of course it is, because when we make those massive leaps of change in our life, we're uncomfortable. Fear's good. Fear's healthy. But breath is a big thing for you. So also too, meditation, like really using your breath. When you're upset, take a breath. Just breathing through your nose, out through your mouth, and just breathe. And like, just focus on your breath. You don't need to do anything. Just focus on your breath. So, we go along every day and we just do our thing. We don't really ever focus on our breath. So that's why meditation is so powerful, because we focus on our breath. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. And I'm not trying to get all Buddha tight with you or, hom. I just want to say to you, I know that sounded crazy, but if you're not into that, it's sort of like, what's she doing? But what I want to just say to you, in that every single person in this world, if we take notice of our breath and come back into our bodies, we start to feel things very differently. So even just me just taking that break from you and just really just tapping into my breath, I can feel what's going on and really trusting. So you're on a crossroads, and if you ain't yet, you're going to be on that crossroads. So if you haven't taken that step, it's about to happen. And I want to say to you, trust your gut. Breathe through this. Use your throat. You're going to be amazing as a speaker. You're going to be amazing as an actor in your life with whatever it is that you're doing. So get on the stage, get in front of the camera, get in front of a mic, because you are great. You are here to help other people through your expression, through your voice. And the emotions are a good thing. The emotions are a good thing for you. They're a really good thing. So I hope you've loved your card. Card chooses number 3. So thank you for watching my video today. That was a big reading this week, wasn't it? Once again, as always, I've loved bringing this reading to you this week. I always love doing these readings. It's my little high vibe every single Monday that I get to bring these to you. And I'm actually only recording today on a Monday. Can you believe that? I'm living on edge, as I always say. I definitely vibe better when I am under a little bit of pressure. That's my personality. But anyways, I don't need to be sharing that with you. But I'm only recording today. Normally I do record most Sundays. But today I'm recording on a Monday for you. So I want to give you a few announcements, as always, every week. My website went finally live last week. You can click the, there's a little button up here. It's going to show you my website. A little bit all like everything's happening this week on top of me today. It's really funny, but in a good way. So my website is www.freespiritwoman.com.au. So it's all completely revamped. All the packages are renewed. There's an amazing freebie for you, free gift for you. If you sign up to my email list, you'll get it in your inbox on an email. And all you gotta do is sign up, leave your email address, and you'll get sent the free training of how to live unapologetically. I'm a big believer of that. So many of us are not living unapologetically. We're living on other people's terms and other people's opinions and worrying about what people think. We're not being ourselves authentically. So I love to teach this topic because I know there's so many of us that have really had to struggle in this area. And if you haven't, it's still a great video anyway, on how to use your voice and really tap into who you are and what you're here to do in the world. Also too, when you sign up to that, if you sign up to my email list, or you can just head on over to Shine Bright Babes. The Facebook group is now live on Facebook. It's all opened. It's only brand new. It's only been open for 1 week. You can go over there, sign up, answer the questions, and we'll get you in that group. So that's amazing too. That's finally live as well. What else we got going on? Just trying to think of everything. We've also, don't forget my Facebook page. I'm going to be doing a lot of live readings over there, and also too, I'm going to be doing lots of stuff in the Facebook private group. I'm going to be starting that this week. It opened up last week. There's a welcome video in there as to how it's going to roll. But this week it'll be officially where I'll be doing all the live stuff, and a couple of live videos in there this week, and bringing them to you and asking you what you want and how you want this group to roll. Podcast got launched as well last week. I think it was last week or the week before last. I'm going to be recording another video, another podcast for you tomorrow. Not video, another podcast. And what else have we got happening? Yeah, there's lots happening. And pretty much this last week, there's just been in my life, like, so many things happened. It's just off the charts. I feel like I'm at that next stage in my business too as well for you, and to create more and more free content for you that's going to help you in your life. So yeah, I'm in the process. I think that's why I've got so much happening. I've made it, as you can see, I've made this massive big change in my my setting, and just really changed things up because I felt like it was time to bring that whole new vibe to you. And there's lots of amazing new things coming your way. Just trying to make sure I remember everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to thank you so much for being here. This channel's been going for quite some months now, and I'm very, very grateful for each and every one of you that have been loyal and watch my videos. And as always, don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and comment and subscribe so you get a reminder. And I think that's about it. Other than that, I hope you have an awesome week and you keep shining bright in your own life. And yeah, don't forget to check out all my other videos on my channel too as well. There's heaps of stuff on there that might be relevant to you in your own personal life and help you in your other areas. There is a really great one on intuition, and the other one that I thought would be really good with this video is the what's the one? Owning Your Story. It's a really good one, how to own your story. So, and that was probably really related to card number 3. That'll be a really good one for you. But I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Have an awesome week, and thank you so much.